Hello, everybody. Welcome to Absent Minds. I am Shad, and I am here with Otavious. Today, we're talking about 5 movie curse sets. Do you guys like being scared for no fucking reason? Let me know. 'Cause I know a lot of people do. Well, let's get into this list, though. Yeah. Let's get into these list of these movies that are horrifically cursed.
1. Rosemarys Baby, 1967.
Rosemary's Baby came out in 1968. Shortly after the film's release, producer William Castle began to receive hundreds of pieces of hate mail. This is not email, it's straight mail.
It's actual mail. You're actually getting actual letters from people telling me, I want you to die.
So 100 pieces of paper in your mail, that's a lot of mail. That's a lot of mail.
Just imagine just coming out and your mailbox is just filled with shit. People love me. I hate you. That sucks, bro. You gotta be one angry motherfucker to write the letter, go to the post office, get some stamps.
Wait in line.
Are you still gonna be pissed off when you have to be waiting in line at the post office? No.
So, hate mail, bastard believer of witchcraft, worshipper at a shrine of Satanism.
Oh yeah, I was talking about Satanism last time. Hail Satan. Continue.
Excuse me, what?
Continue.
One letter read, my prediction is you will slowly rot during a long and painful illness which you have brought upon yourself. He didn't laugh. I'm assuming he laughed.
Nah, he definitely laughed as he was writing that shit, bro.
Around the same time, Castle began experiencing excruciating pains in his groin. That's why he bawled. He collapsed in October of the year, 4 months after the release of Rosemary's Baby. He would have blockage in his urinary tract, so he couldn't pee.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
In 1969.
Yeah, Roman Polanski.
Oh!
Yeah. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
God, it's so crazy, bro.
In 1969, director Roman Polanski's wife, Sharon Tate, brutally murdered by followers of Charles Manson. While no motive was ever found, yeah, they were crazy. Many sources link the crime.
Yeah, them niggas is just crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Charles Manson's family is
They're
just
trying
nuts,
to start like a new civil war.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's widely known that the film used exteriors of Dakota apartments in New York to shoot certain scenes. The very same building was the scene of John Lennon's murder in 1980. Lennon had actually close paths with Farrell in the springs of '68.
This movie is kind of tied to a lot of famous fucking murders.
Yeah, like high profile.
Like high profile murders.
Do I think it's connected? No.
Definitely the last two are not connected in any sort of way, bro. I can understand maybe the first one, but someone put a curse on him.
Like the whole Manson.
Yeah, the whole Manson thing is nuts, bro.
But I don't think it was connected to it.
Have you seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? It was an altered version of it, kind of like in Glorious Bastards. I don't know if you've seen Glorious Bastards, where they actually kill Hitler. It's just like that. It's like the ending of it is completely different. And they're at the house right next door to Sharon Tate. And they ended up going to the wrong house, the Manson followers. And Brad Pitt just kicks their asses and kills them.
2. The Exorcist.
The Exorcist. A string of notable deaths occurred during around the time of the film's production. Most notable among them included actor Jack McGowan, who died of a flu before the film's release. Okay, on the first day of filming, Max von Sydow, another star, lost his brother. Ellen Bernstein, who played young Regan's mother, suffered a permanent spinal injury on set while filming a scene where Regan throws her from her bed. The take used in the final cut is reportedly the take where the injury occurred. That's kind of fire, though. You're immortalized on screen, you losing your spine. I mean, it sucks that she's crippled.
To be fair, I think she would prefer be a nobody and having her spine.
Her spine broken?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That's like Ghost Rider. So there's the scene where he's doing that big jump, and then he crashes and like slams his head and just like rolls off. That was the stuntman. That was real footage of the stuntman crashing. I think the stuntman was like, use it. I've seen that happen a lot of times where people just use like real accidents in the movie. I'm like, you guys are fucking nuts.
A little unrelated, but it reminded me of Evil Cannibal. Dude jumping like the scissors.
Yeah.
And he's falling.
Yes.
And crashing his fucking bike.
Bro.
And you can see the body like fucking tumbling.
Tumbling around?
Like a doll.
All his bones are just
a
bag of skin now. God, bro, that's horrible, dude. We don't have shit like that nowadays, do we?
We got little Zen. Doing drugs.
Little
that
Zed?
Does that count?
No, that's not a stunt man. That's not like a daredevil trying to do shit, bro. He's just
You're right.
some random dumb kid. I was gonna say like Travis Pastrana or something.
Let me do this double flip.
Let me do this double flip of drugs. What was that? Oh yeah. At one point, the set that housed the entire McNeil family home burned down. Except strangely enough for the demonic bedroom. That's got to be more than eerie coincidence, right?
So everything burned good.
The one bedroom where the demon was and the exorcism took place. That's actually pretty cool. I actually like that a lot. That kind of makes me believe it's cursed.
That makes you a devil worshiper?
Yeah, it makes me worship the devil. He knows the decor, so he's like, save this room. Save this room.
You saved my child.
Yeah. What I like about The Exorcist and why this is so scary, it's just like small things in The Exorcist that are like terrifying. Like the little flashes of the devil in that movie are like terrifying to me.
I remember the main one, I think, was the mom is coming out of the subway.
Yeah.
She's looking at the camera, and then half a second is the devil's
Just
face.
You see his face? Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
You just fucking...
I don't think he did that.
I know.
I don't think he did that, but yeah.
Different movie, my bad.
3. The Poltergeist.
The next one is the Poltergeist. And I feel like the Poltergeist is probably the most known one for being cursed. A lot of people die. A lot of people died. The rumors about the curse of the Poltergeist film began after the crew used real skeletons to film one of the movie scenes.
How do you find real skeleton?
The morgue, maybe? I don't know.
Do you think they would just sell them? Hey, let me get 3 of those.
Unless they just dug them up.
But then
Is that illegal to dig up graves?
Yeah.
It is illegal, isn't
It
it?
is illegal.
Yeah, okay. It is a film. Film crews get permissions to do some crazy shit sometimes. So they probably got permission to use these skeletons. An inordinate amount of deaths connected to the Poltergeist production occurred. Dominique Dunn, the older daughter in the first film, was strangled by her boyfriend at 22. Julian Beck, who played Cain in the sequel, died of stomach cancer at age 60. And Will Sampson, who plays Taylor in the sequel, died from kidney failure at age 53. Okay, those last two seem pretty normal. That doesn't seem too cursed to me. That seems very average death. Like if she was like floating in the air while she was being strangled, something like that, then I would be going nuts. But like, all this seems just like regular, normal shit. I think it's just a coincidence they all were a part of the movie. The most famous death is that of Heather O'Rourke, who died at the age of 12 of a septic shock and cardiac arrest, both due to, in large part to a misdiagnosed intestinal issue.
Everything's like health related, not really.
I don't know.
Accident.
There's nothing health related by a nigga strangling you, but
Well, that's the only one. I don't
that's the only one. But it is just, that one is kind of wild though at the age of 12.
But it's still not. I don't want to say it's bad, but it's not. I don't see the devil getting the hand.
Yeah, no one gives a shit about this 12-year-old. That's what you're saying? Oh no, that's horrible. Alright, that's not all.
Oh, great.
In 1992, Richard Lawson narrowly survived a brutal plane crash, and in 2009, a small character from the original film, Lou Perryman, was brutally murdered in his home. So are all these deaths a coincidence, or is this film cursed? 5 deaths from one movie. Not even one movie, just one franchise.
We got cancer, kidney failure, cardiac arrest.
Yeah, brutally murdered.
That's it. So we got forward health.
4th, health-related deaths, and then
2 accidents.
2 murders. That were accidents. That dude strangling her was not an accident.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing.
4. The Crow.
I highly suggest you see The Crow.
This is the best out of all.
I love this movie so fucking much.
Is it scary? I thought it was more like an action movie.
It is more like an action movie, but it has some horror qualities to it for sure.
Okay.
He's fire. This is where the movie where Heath Ledger got his Joker inspiration from. If you literally watch him, he sounds and acts just like Heath Ledger, the Joker, in this movie.
But the one saying, good artist copy,
great artist steal.
Anyway, so in 1993, Brandon Lee, the son of the late martial arts legend Bruce Lee,
No, rest in peace.
died due to a tragic mistake while filming The Crow. The scene in question, a character called Funboy, shoots Lee character's Eric while he's carrying a grocery bag. The gun was meant to be loaded with blanks. I don't understand how you can mistake blanks with real
I don't
bullets.
understand that either.
And a small squib will detonate in the grocery bag to simulate an actual gunshot. Lee was actually shot, though, and died that night. According to reports, no one knows how the real bully got into the gun in question.
Probably the person who fucking loaded it.
Maybe like the management who is in charge of guns.
Maybe the person who's in charge of the props probably did it.
How does this happen?
Who did this?
God.
Oh no!
The strangest part about the death, it is uncanny resemblance to a scene from his father's final film, The Game of Death. This scene, Bruce Lee is filming a movie within a movie. He's supposed to be shot, pretend to die of a gunshot wound. Gets hit by a real bullet.
Yep.
Now this, I feel like somebody planned it. Like maybe they had some beef against Bruce Lee.
And then
They're
they just was like,
"You're
let's
gonna
kill him the same way they killed his father. That would be fucked up if that was true.
To me, it sounds like,
But why would you do that on his first movie though? This was Brandon Lee's first movie.
I don't think assassins who like, let's give him a chance.
I would at least give him some time, like give him a couple of joy at first, and then be like, all right, now I'm gonna kill you.
What do you think?
I don't know about curse. I could say accident. Maybe the family itself is kind of cursed because that's kind of wild that happened to both the father and the son. I would say the family is more cursed than the actual movie because there's no other deaths on that movie besides his.
It was just him?
Yeah. I don't think so, at least. I don't think anything other tragic shit happened during that movie. What if it was just like a super fan? I'm gonna make you die like your father.
Dude, have you heard about the one YouTuber who got shot by a fan? So he was a singer, happened in 2012, I think. So, you know, YouTubers have like meetups.
Yeah.
He had a meetup in Texas, I think. A fan meetup, I guess, when fan come to you and take photos.
Right.
This one dude came in and with a handgun. He's like, let me take a photo. They took a photo, and then right after, bam, bam, bam.
Really?
Yeah, and then he killed himself.
He killed himself there?
Yep. Christina Grimmie.
Yep, I've heard about that.
Based on this thing, I'm thinking,
I can see that. I can see that. Just being like people just like so enthralled with him and his family that just recreate his father's death.
because another thing though, I don't know much about Bruce Lee, but do you know if he was from China?
He was Chinese American. He was born in America, moved to Asia, wherever.
He was
Right?
American, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because I just watched a documentary about him, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So he wanted to go back there to basically like start back up the Asian American type of movie culture because he wasn't getting jobs in America like that because he's Asian. Like they're not gonna put him as a Star Wars, huh?
And he was back in the day, so
Yeah, it was back then where they were like, no, we're not gonna put some fucking Asian guy as a
Right.
star of our movie. So he's like, fuck that, I'm going to Hong Kong, make my own fucking movies. I'm gonna be the star of those movies, and he blew the fuck up from that.
I don't know anything. Obviously, it's just me speculating. But back then, 70s, 80s,
Yeah.
China had the change of governments. Like the government, I think the president in China back in the 70s, he was a crazy guy who was killing everyone. I know that this presidents, anything that's American, they want to like suppress it,
Yeah.
kill it.
Oh, really?
So I'm not saying anything, but
So you're thinking he was like, you're too American.
to be in China. Have you heard of the Alibaba guy?
Yeah,
Billionaire,
yeah,
fucking gun.
gone. Damn. So you think it's just all a conspiracy?
I think so. Like,
Because honestly, I think a lot of people hated Bruce Lee, especially there in China. China had, because they had like a film business that were like making like these shitty Asian movies, kung fu movies, and then Bruce Lee came in and just was like, nah, we're gonna put some quality in this shit. So it kind of like put everyone else out of business. So I think
oh man,
he
Couple
kind of made
enemies?
some enemies doing that, you know? If you're right, that'd be some bullshit.
that sucks. Don't get me wrong, I love Chinese people, but the government is a different thing.
Brandon Lee, honestly, go watch The Crow. If you guys have never seen The Crow, you gotta go watch that movie, dude. It's so phenomenally good, so good. He gets killed. His girlfriend gets killed at the same time because they're both in the same house. And there's just robbers come in and kill him. The robbers are part of like this huge gang in the city, and then he ends up making a deal with the devil and being like, the devil's like, yo, you're gonna be my ward. You're gonna seek revenge on everyone. Go ahead. And he just comes back to life and just starts murdering people.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking fire.
Yeah, it's fucking fire.
Love it. He's like fucking Itachi because he literally just follows crows just
Oh,
following him
dude.
around. Oh, it's so sick.
Dude, that's-
You've never seen The Crow? Go watch The Crow. Don't watch the sequels. They're trash.
Does he have like a crow superpowers or something?
He kind of like flies around a little bit. And he has this long black cloak, long black trench coat, and he just goes around just fucking people up, bro.
Does he make the?
No, I don't think he does. I don't think he does that, you piece of shit. Yeah, any of these are coincidence to you, or they're just like they're actually cursed? There's a lot of these that are like just happenstance for me personally.
Same here.
Yeah, but I like your idea of this crow one. That's pretty good.
All right. Thank you guys for watching.
Thanks for watching. We'll get to see you guys in the next one.
We just started a new Discord, so you want to be a little more
Oh yeah,
close to us. Just add us on Discord and
add us on the Discord. The link will be in the bio.
shoot us a text or whenever we go live.
Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok.
Whew,
If you like your TikToks, we got them on there.
TikToks? Is that what kids call
That's what
them?
kids call them, right? TikToks.
Hey kids, you want to add me in my
Hey, kids, you want some
TikTok?
TikToks? I just sound like a fucking predator.